10 ways to get energized, inspired, and motivated when you're feeling down. Ceniza-Levine, Senior Contributor. I help people make a great living doing work they love. There are ups and downs in every career. The callback interview that seemed like a sure thing didn't lead to an offer. Or you didn't even get an interview for the job that seemed like a perfect fit. Or promotions were announced and you weren't on the list. Or the project that kicked off so strongly is now mired in problems. Here are 10 concrete ways to get invigorated again when you hit a setback. 1. Put a time limit on feeling down. Feeling bad when something bad happens is a natural reaction, so you do want to acknowledge it. However, how badly we feel and how long we stay down is up to each of us. Promise yourself uninterrupted time to vent, or actually put it in your calendar. Call a friend to let off some steam, or hide your breakable items and throw things around the room. Whatever you do, don't feel guilty about doing it. But when your allotted time is over, move on. 2. Read a motivational quote. A quick pick-me-up could be to reach for your favorite inspirational quote. I love quotes and actually keep a running Word document with new quotes as I find them. I recently added this gem from Sam DeBianchi, real estate star of Bravo's $1 Million Listing Miami. So many times I watch many of my millennial colleagues just throw in the towel when they're so close to breaking out. Life's tough. Business is rough. One saying I love is, I didn't come this far only to come this far. We all have those days when it feels like the world is against us, but never stop fighting. Sam DeBianchi. 3. Read a hero story. Biographies and memoirs make great reading material. But short articles will do. Forbes regularly profiles entrepreneurs and executives, even heroes of philanthropy. Fortune features a regular column that profiles an entrepreneur or executive from their humble beginnings. You can't help but get a burst of energy from this profile of Reagan Moya Jones, who launched a startup while working full-time and pregnant. 4. Do push-ups. If you tend to overanalyze your problems, do something more physical than cerebral. Push-ups are strenuous but don't otherwise require any special equipment or environment. Clear your head by focusing on a physical activity for a specific amount of time. 5. Visit a garden. Or quiet your brain by activating your senses and sense of wonder. Get out of your office and into nature. When I visit the beach and stare at the ocean, it reminds me that I am but a small part of a very rich and expansive world. A bonus side effect is the calming aspect of being outdoors. 6. Separate the facts from the assumptions. Once you've had a chance to vent or get outside your own problems for a bit, you can get back to business. A big part of the problem with problems is separating the fact from fiction, or the assumptions we take as fact. So the disappointment from not getting a job offer leads you to think you don't have enough expertise in that industry, or you don't have enough sales experience, or whatever shortcoming you have used to diagnose the situation. The fact is, yes, you didn't get an offer, but the assumptions are it's because of lack of industry expertise or sales experience or whatever other loop is playing in your head. These assumptions are not helpful. They may lead you to make the wrong adjustments, and they may also make you feel worse unnecessarily. Many callbacks don't lead to offers through no fault of the job seeker, or as someone internal gets the role, the job changes such that a totally different set of skills is needed. The opening disappears altogether due to a hiring freeze or restructuring. 7. Phone a mentor. To help separate facts from assumptions, phone a mentor. You don't have to have a formal mentorship, but I do mean phone a mentor, rather than just a friend. The point is to have a working session with someone who can provide perspective and insight. So if you're trying to troubleshoot your job search, get support from someone in HR. If you're trying to figure out why you didn't get the promotion, reach out to a sponsor or a senior executive who is your ally and knows how these decisions are typically made. 8. Face your Legion of Doom. For those of you who didn't grow up watching Super Friends like I did, the Legion of Doom is the evil antithesis of the superheroes featured in Super Friends. For example, Bizarro was the evil foil of Superman with a similar costume but a backwards S and the evil demeanor. Who is your Legion of Doom antithesis causing your current problem? Put a name, face and characteristics to the person who isn't hireable or doesn't get promoted or is messing up the project. How would you foil that person? This takes the problem outside of yourself. It's not about you personally. 9. Identify the one next step forward. By separating fact from assumption, getting the counsel of a mentor, and giving yourself some distance from the problem, hopefully you start to get ideas for changes to make. You may get multiple ideas or brainstorm one big step to take, example, refine your interview technique or get your boss support for the next promotion cycle. Pick one idea or shrink the big idea to the very next step. You may decide to schedule a mock interview with a recruiter friend who can itemize specific issues to troubleshoot. Or the first step to getting your boss support will be to make an appointment for a feedback session. By identifying the very next step, you are slowly moving away from problem mode into solution mode. 10. Do something today. Activity over analysis will be what gets you reinvigorated from a setback, so the faster you can start operating in solution mode, the faster you'll bounce back. However small the step, it could just be scheduling your complaining time. Do something today.